Yeah. Okay. Am I live? I don't know. Wait, am I live? Yes, I'm live. Okay, I'm live. It's been a while since I streamed on this channel, so I wasn't sure if everything was working. Calm yourself, cat. Don't turn off my stream. Sheesh, we are being aggressive today. By the way, good morning. My sleep schedule is terrible now, so I just woke up, even though it's like 1 in the afternoon. Not like summer break really messes me up. Here, have some treats. Then hopefully you will take a nap. This is Katla's new like favorite thing. These soft sticks. Yeah, you can have it. You can have it. I don't mind. So, how you guys doing? It is, well, it's the first time I stream here for ages. We are gonna be doing the new Hildibrand questline today. I've gotten myself dressed up, really cute. I've spent also like silly amount of time in the new variant dungeon. I actually got the glamour on my mage, white mage. Look how cute that is. Decided to dye it. It felt like it had to look a little bit more regal. But we're gonna go very casual as a dancer today. I feel it's fitting for the story of the Hildibrand. Oh, I'm sorry. Did not mean to scare you. You wanna come back? Do I need to give you another treat to apologize? I think so. I'll give you a second treat because you didn't get anyone last night. Oh! There we go. I bought her so many treats recently that she's like, when I open the drawer with the treats, it sometimes moves the whole little shelf. There you go. Munch on this. So I'm hoping this is gonna be just fine. Okay, you're gonna hear an echo for a second. I'm gonna check if I can hear myself. Okay. I can hear myself. Is there you should be able to hear the game? Sorry, because I haven't streamed this one so long, I'm just making sure everything is working as intended. It is. Right. So, Delion is here. Our good friend Delion. Hello, Delion. He's about to take us into whatever weird kind of storyline is about to happen. I don't remember the voices I gave them, but it's gonna be fine. My voice acting is always on point. It's not. It's not, but it's fine. Delion. By agents unknown. Delion is trembling with barely contained enthusiasm. Malicity, eager to resume our investigation. I know I am. Do you recall the scrap of alien starship we recovered? Well, Inspector Brandehild has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to the greater whole, and he has concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. Our most likely scenario then is that some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage, along with Poo-Poo's acquaintance. Fortunately, I have a fair idea who that unknown agent might be. After all, there is a singular shadowy cabal with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. Oh, Delian. Who? Actually, let's head over to the Kama first. The inspector and the others are staying in a dwelling there, and I'd rather not explain myself twice. Sure. Sure, my friend. It's kind of funny. Every time we've gone to a Hildibrand like questline, we've had usually one person that's kind of not sure what's going on, and thinking it's. Wait, where am I going? Oh, we're going like all the way over there. Okay. Yeah, so that doesn't know like what's going on. Hey, Mr. Crow. But this time we got like Delion with us, who is just as crazy as everybody else. I don't know. I like it, and I still kind of sad about it, because one of the funny things about these stories has always been like this one person that's just sitting there going like, what the hell? Which has always been nice. Sorry, I have slight cold. Nashu and her friends will be staying here a while longer. It seems, I do hope, it is not my house that brought them all this bad luck. This may not be the best time to share my conclusion. Because he's unconscious? Alright, we're gonna have to make voices for everybody. Oh, Melicity, I'm so worried for Master Poo-Poo. Most terrible development. I'm guessing Hildibrand and Brandhilds sound kind of similar, except one is like more stilted. This horrible misfortune, Melicity. Calamitous, even. Poor Master Poo-Poo has fallen gravely ill. Okay. Yeah, yes. Do I need to go to the first to find him, or...? He's so bluish-green. More so, I mean. Could he have caught a cold? I suppose it was quite chilly up there in Garlemald. Poo-Poo is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial diseases might be ravaging his body? No, Nashu. Nashu's delight are the best medicine for whatever ails you, as the inspector himself can attest. No, Nashu, we do not blow up the alien. Good gods, Nashu, you'll blow our host domicile to pieces. Put them away. Aww. If I may, when I was cloned from the inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the starship's archives. This information includes an encyclopedia understanding of Master Poo-Poo's physiology, which should be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition. Okay. A xeno-hybrid mind? That explains the impossible calculations. Oh, he's like enhanced Hildibrand. Here we go. You can hear the game okay, right? I have it. Master Poo-Poo is afflicted by a terrible case of the common cold. Really? I feel like I need to raise the audio a little bit. There. Gods grant me strength. As a visitor to Etheris, Master Poo-Poo has no prior exposure to our maladies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection and more likely to experience severe symptoms. Aha, this is just as I surmised. We must put aside the case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health. Sure. But even if it's a common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicine do him more harm than good? They almost certainly would, based on the result of my analysis. However, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy. We need but gather the ingredients. Well, we are in Ratsathan, where we have like the alchemical guild, so we can be fine. Then the ingredients you shall have. So what are we gathering exactly? Most of what we require can be drawn from Master Pupu's collected samples. Otherwise, there are only two which we lack. The first of these is the liver of a giant tortoise. A suitable organ can be extracted from one of Kakapas which wander Saltwind welcome. Ah, the slaughtering of a monstrous opponent. That sounds like a job for Melicity. Of course it is. I'll go murder. The other material in question is a rare fungus known as Depstrum, which I am hoping can be found among the great work extensive stock of alchemical reagents. Did we not check if they have the liver as well? Very well, Najud. Delian and I will scour the alchemist shelves. Meanwhile, I will ask that you remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient. Inspector Brandehild, you're such an expert on all things Thavnir. Oh, I wouldn't say expert. Simple conclusion from simple observation. Nothing more. He's so adorable. As I said, I am hoping the alchemists have the Depstrum we need, but it really is quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus? Oh, so I'm gonna have to do both. Then let us not prolong Master Pupu's suffering a moment longer. Yep. Hey, why are you complaining? I'm the one who's gonna have to get the liver and everything else. It seems we have a job to do. Further discussion of the abduction will have to wait. Yep. Is that like a new theme song? I quite like it. Alright, we need to get a giant tortoise liver. Do I get that? Or like all the way back in Yetliam? I'm hoping this questline is gonna be like mostly in Thavnir. Because then I'm appropriately dressed for the weather. I say as I appear in rain. Though to be fair, Thavnir is a very warm place. So that is... I mean, that's something. What are you doing, cat? I think there's a fly in my window or something. Ah, there we go. The thing we are about to murder. Which is perfect. By the way, if you're here and you want to be amazing, can you like the stream because it tells YouTube like the stream is nice? And we'll show it to other people. Which is always preferable. Because I haven't streamed for so long on this channel, it's not exactly something that's expected. But I am planning that any future like streams of Final Fantasy are gonna be here. Alright, I guess we got the liver. And now we have to just go back to Hildibrand in the Great Works and see if they have the mushroom they need. This shouldn't be a problem. Oh, why are you all standing like over there? That does not seem like the place you would find the mushrooms. Who knew a lamp's room would be so difficult to find? Your mission was successful, I assume. Ours is ongoing. I noticed. Ah, Melicity! I had every confidence you would bring us a suitable liver. Alas, the thanks room yet eludes us. The alchemist said the fungus has few applications, so they don't bother to stock it most of the time. Oh hey, we see the creepy stalker in the background. Then I must put my keen inspector sense to work. Stand back while I attune myself with the essence of the dank. How do you propose to do that? Damp? The word is damp's room, and you'll forgive me if you have no faith in your abilities. It's close, my friends, and getting closer and closer even as we speak. Oh, it's gonna be on a gobble, isn't it? I hear you folk are in the market for a damp's room. I might have some to sell if you're interested. Oh. But... We certainly are, my fine fellow. Right then, if you'll give me a moment to retrieve the goods, we can finalize our transaction upon the perfume rise. Good. That was awfully convenient. Was it genuinely clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? I'm not sure anymore. Oh, Delia, don't try to rationalize it. Things just are weird when Hildibrand is around. But yeah, we can see here. Creepy Lalafell is still with us. Though in all fairness, when it comes to Inspector Hildibrand, preternatural perception is one of his least baffling talents. In any case, we should hurry to the rise and take this man upon his timely offer. Yes. This Lala. Oh, you're not even being sneaky anymore. Oh, you creepy little thing. I guess because now technically we all know he's there, because he told us Nasha was kidnapped. Still, he is hiding. Alright, where are we hiding now? Because he's gonna be here. Oh, there he is. Hello. What are you doing? I know we're both small, so we hide easily, but my dude. You don't have to damage the trees to hide. You stand in the bushes. No one will see you. Our quest for medicine component near its end. Stay strong, Master Poo-Poo. The inspector saves the day again. I wonder, does not strike you as a touch convenient? If not contract, yeah, it's very convenient. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's a very much like we're walking into a trap kind of feeling. I like that Katla is also looking around, go like, no, I don't see anyone. Hello. Ah, you're here. Good. And here is the damp's room, as promised. What do you want for payment? Oh, glad we are for your assistance. Not so fast. There is still the matter of payment. Okay. Of course. And how much do we owe you, my good man? Considering the extreme rarity of the fungus, I question, I could let it go for less. I couldn't let it go for less than 1 million gil? The hell? 1 million gil for one measly mushroom? That's outright robbery. A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the markets. I thought to do you a kindness in light of your urgent need, but I am more than willing to find another buyer. If you wish to spit upon my generosity, I think you're bullshitting me. Nashu, how fare we for coin? We are plumb out, Inspector. Ah, then this is a prickly pickle. Were we to obtain sufficient funds as a short notice? No. No. Yeah, I have an orchestration roll collection problem. Gotta buy them all. Spend the rest of my saving on the return to oblivion. I'm very broke. Very, very broke. If that's the way of it, then I shall beg father for necessary amount. Saving Master Poopu's life is worth every gil. Yeah, talk to your dad. Give that man nothing. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh dear. What is this? Oh, there's more of them. We have you now, deceitful scum. Your swindling days are over. Ah, so he is a con artist, as suspected. Ratsatan, City Guard, at your service. We received a report of this man, questionable activities, and have been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Dumpsroom is a rare find in the bazaar, to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price the charlatan quoted you was quite frankly ludicrous. But thank you to your ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. As a token of our gratitude, you're welcome to keep the fungus, assuming you still want it. Yes, please. Yes, very much so. This is very, magnanimous of you. Hildibrand uses very big words. It's hard for me to read. There is an ice cream truck outside my house. They have like these bells, and I can hear a bell outside. Bah! I think I enjoy tricking fools out of their coin. If that bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I would never have stooped so low. What was your job exactly? He blames the rising star among the merchant princes for his woes. Van Hoody, I believe his name was, purchased the trading consortium where the man was working, which led to a restructuring of the hierarchy. Put a lot of people out of work. Oh, that sucks. Van Hoody. I know that name. Something about acquisitions deal gone sour. Father was willing to sell him a slice of his Hannes enterprise, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy your family business in its entirety. Truly? There is no telling how deep the coffer of this Van Hoody are, nor do any know the secret of how he amasses his kingly wealth so damnably fast. There are whisperings, though, that he solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary of problems, the transmutation of base metal into gold. Unlikely to say the least, but whatever the source of Van Hoody's riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He bought a historic temple to serve as his home and commissioned a private airship, among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, hey? Yeah, that sounds shady as hell. I think even in Eorzea, you can't make gold out of nothing. God, that swindling case has barely started before you solved it, Inspector. Haha, all in a day's work, my dear Nashu. I believe our business upon the scented hill is concluded. Let us hurry with the ingredients back to the inspected Brandy Hill, shall we? Yeah. Let's save Master Poo Poo. Poor guy. Well, I'll be damned. I may have mollified his lordship with the secret of divine manifestation, but the stench of failure yet clings to me. Nice to see you, Luke. How are you out? Oh no, you didn't end up in prison last time. I kicked you out into, like, the horizon. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing my most hated foe. I don't know. Who is the guy who's carrying you? How do you keep on, like, hiring people to carry your head around? Absolute madness. I like that, like, they have this guy from a dungeon as, like, the main antagonist in these quest lines. Oh well, reoccurring antagonist at least. Okay, need to go to Kama. I like the music here. It's nice. Is there anything, like, in this area outside of just these quest lines? Oh, hello. My dude, just go inside. We all know you're here. Just come inside. Stop being a creep. What do you all say? If Inspector Brandyhill's remedies fail, he can always try my explosive cure-all. No. Your suffering nears its end, Master Poo Poo. After all that, we paid not a single gil for the depths room. The manifestation of such a windfall must be another facet of the Inspector's uncannily good fortune. You have any thoughts? Nasha and her friends will be staying here a while longer. It's just the same thing. Alright, Brandyhild. Inspector Hildibrand tells me you have the liver to go along with his depths room. Yep. His glistening liver of a salt wind welcomes. I have no idea what that sentence is. Ah, fine specimen, thank you. I will be mixing the ingredients in the starship, so let us convey Master Poo Poo outside, that we may administer his medicine as soon as it's ready. Dude's about to find the cure for the common cold. Though only for aliens, I guess. Oh. Where exactly did we park the starship? This should be sufficiently remote. I'll have the craft come to us, and we can commence the treatment. I like that it shrinks people down before they go into the starship. Hey, Hildy using the new, like, drink tea animation. He is up! Look at that. We have returned to the weird eye situation. Dude, your hiding place is terrible. Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough. No problem. Yep. I'm grabbing some photos because... Dude. He's not even trying anymore. Master Poo Poo recovered the strength in mere moment. Oh, Master Poo Poo recovered his strength in mere moment. It would seem his power of recuperation are just as advanced as his technology. I came here for another world, a stranger. You've no cause to trust, and yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of the star are so very welcoming. Ah, you are our dear friend, Master Poo-Poo. It is our pleasure to help. And I will be my pleasure to harm. You gonna come over now? Have you thought this through? Hey! That's a picture I used for the thumbnail. I like that its teacup is even like pixelated. Okay. What are we doing? I will not fall for the same trick twice. Oh. You okay, Brandhild? What's this? Oh. Why are we tripling it? Impudent worm, taste my full power! Can you stop sneezing on us? Are you gonna throw it into his mouth? I like we got like a whole training montage there. What is happening? Not again! This poor animal. Are you two okay, inspectors? Yeah, I would also just walk away. You took the full force of that destructive beam. Yet there you stand, somewhat singed but apparently unharmed. I've pondered and puzzled over the inexplicable fortitude of yours, and feel compelled to ask. Are you an alien? Ah, fine, yes, but I assure you I'm without a doubt an Ulda-born Mandeville of terrestrial higher stock. He's Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry and Inspector Extraordinaire. What more do you need to know? Where to even begin? But never mind, we have more pressing matters. Such as locating Master Poo-Poo's missing comrade? It's time we reopened the case of the silent correspondence. Yes, exactly. And I have a firm theory as to who it was that took the wreckage and is erstwhile pilot. The Charlians! Well, that's really no surprise, is it? If a cleaner came across it, they're gonna take it. I am all but certain they're allied with the insidious extraterrestrials, which means they'll be under order to remove any evidence of alien activity. Sure. I wager we'll find what we're looking for in old Charlian. We need only infiltrate their operation and expose their nefarious conspiracy. You know, the Charlians can't be bothered to formally ally with foreign nations, much less aliens, and the Lobrids don't count. They really don't. While Master Delian's theory does lack supporting fact, we have no other promising lead to pursue at present. Moreover, I understand that Charlian set the standard for monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomena. Mayhap their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movement. Ahem, I spoke out of turn. Please forgive my presumptuousness. Nay, my friend, I too sense our path point to the Isle of Archon. Sure. Pack your bags, everyone. We leave for Charlian immediately. I mean, we could just go talk to, like, Mr. Levier and go like, hey, so, you wouldn't happen to have heard about an alien spaceship? You know, with everything else that's going on. My calculations may have failed me, but my companions did not. It was your quick thinking that saw the villain laid low, with a tremendous flourish, no less. Brandyhill told me you all went in search of an ingredient for my medicine. I am so very grateful. The time has come, Melicity. Charlian is beating the heart of this conspiracy, and I won't let them hide their machination any longer. Nice teamwork, Melicity. Okay. Not from around here. This is where we get a gift. Hildibrand is keen to embark on the next leg of your investigation. Charlian awaits. We need only charter a suitable sea vessel. Of course, but does not the city lie many days sail to the north? Is there no swifter mean of reaching our destination? I do know of an experimental aetherite technology. Yes. Yes, please. I can't wait to see somebody else get ether sickness. So, this experimental aetherite will allow us to teleport thither, even absent attunement? Splendid. Then we shall avail ourselves of the technological marvel forthwith. This is gonna be hilarious. Okay, we're just gonna go straight and meet them in old Charlian. How sick are they gonna be? And can Brandihild get ether sickness? I'm at least sure Delion is gonna be really sick. Okay, let's find them. Where did you guys go? There they are. Oh, is Delion the only one who got sick? Oh, when you've traveled the cosmos as much as I have, teleportation is not the least bit disconcerting. How severe is your ethereal sickness, Master Poo-Poo? I hope Delion wasn't too attached to his breakfast. Oh, God save me. This is just Delion who got sick. So this is the city of learning. A sophisticated gentleman should feel right at home here. How are you all not sick? So, to your stomachs. Experimental etherite makes travel exponentially more fun. Sometimes I feel as though I'm the only normal person in this group of eccentrics. Yep. But this is not the time to succumb to nausea. Not here in the belly of the beast. Rumor has it the Charlayan's secret agent traveled the star in search of specimens, which they collect and bring home in service to a confidential research project. That project is conducted in a huge underground military facility. If we are to find answers, then that's where we need to look. You mean cleaners? These cleaners, chaps, sound like they might know a thing or two. I say we pay them a visit in the little underground base. We simply take a lift from the Hall of Artifice, yes? Then let us be on our way. Hall of Artifice. Go that way. How do I get up? I've never gotten really good at navigating the city. But I really do like it, and the music here is so pretty. Seeing Charlene was actually my favorite part of the trailer. It was just something so magical about it. We need to go here, right? It should be like there, downstairs. That's how we would. I think that's how we got there the first time we had to go. My friend. I think that it had a missed opportunity here, though, to not have everyone like super sick. There they are. Are you feeling better, Delion? No, thank you. I'm much recovered. If you're still feeling poorly, my all-purpose cure can perk you right up. No, you're not gonna blow up Delion. He's gonna die. He doesn't have the fortitude the rest of us have. What beautiful architecture. Charlene is clearly one of your more advanced civilizations. Yeah. This city archives are said to be bursting with knowledge of countless people accumulated over centuries. I should very much like to peruse the shelves once we have attended to our main mission. Oh, have everybody go through the Karen of immigration would have been amazing. Imagine having to try to explain the group we have. Like, we have an alien, which they probably would have let in if we had let them just take a look at him. Brandihild, I don't know how he would have explained. Hildibrand would obviously get in, being like Hildibrand, and Asha with him. But then Delion probably would have like the biggest problem of everyone, even though he's the least strange. Ah, these must be the lifts in question. Yeah, we're just gonna take the lifts down and talk to a gleaner. Hello. Do you wish to descend into Labyrinthos, madam? Yes, please. My apologies, but each of your companions must also secure the proper permission before we can allow them entrance. If it is an assurance you need, then surely a single glance is all you require to judge our trustworthiness. Hildibrand, you are in tatters. We will never be let in. I could certainly make some judgment, but that is neither here nor there. Admission to Labyrinthos is subject to forum policy. You're the one who should be judged. I know you're hiding aliens and xenotechnology in that underground base of yours. Admit it, says the guy standing next to the alien. Xenotechnology? I sincerely have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yet again our paths cross in a more serendipitous fashion. Hey! Father, what business brings you to Sjarlayan? I am in search of a certain object, one crucial to the continued refinement of the Mandeville weaponry. My investigation led me to believe it is to be found here, in Labyrinthos. And as you all seem to have business down below, this is my son and his bosom companions. If I watch for their character, will you kindly allow them to board the lift? Master Cuthbert Mandeville, the forum sent word of your impending arrival. As a member of the Syndicate, your ambassadorship status affords you an entourage of up to 5 members. Pray consider the permission arranged. I know, not your current mission, but for the time being I suggest you accompany me to the Archeon. Because it's 6 with him. Doesn't mean he's gonna be stuck outside, or is he gonna be able to sneak in here somehow? Oh no, poor thing. Oh, I love the music here so much. It's so weird. In like the best ways. It's so delightful. It always surprises me how varied the music in this game is. If I had a musical ear, I would love to work on the music team just because they have... it sounds like they have so much fun. Sadly, I have terrible ear for music, so... I would probably not be invited. Let's start with Nashio. We are underground, but above ground all the same. Yep. Katla, I'm gonna get you, you're gonna go away now for a bit, honey. An underground archive, which is an extravagant recreation of outdoor habitat. What innocent purpose could it possibly serve? Oh, but of course, they're performing simulation to hone their strategies for aiding the alien in their invasion of the world above. You're so insane and it's amazing. What an incredible vault of accumulated curiosities. I should very much like to return here once our mission is complete. They have transformed this subterranean environment into one more suitable to surface beings. I am reminded of the orbital stations built by my own home star. Sjarlayan structures truly are work of art. Simply inspiring. From what Father tells me, this storage facility is replica or something? I accidentally clicked. A shiny silver saucer. I'm sorry, but we have no records of any such object in our archives, either whole or in parts. Or so you would have us believe. But the purpose of this complex, this military fortress, is plain. You cannot deny that you're conducting secret research on alien starships. We are not conducting secret research on alien starships. Yes, we did build a starfaring vessel in the Thomasine, but it was neither for military purposes nor extraterrestrial origin. Disguising your foul lies with a sprinkle of truth, are we? Fine, I'll dig up the fact myself, and then everyone will hear what you are really up to. I think we've already exposed them, buddy. While I cannot assist you with your missing craft, I do recall seeing an individual of like appearance to your companion here. You do? And where was this, pray tell? At Merrill Agronomics in the medial circuit. The lift at the back of the building will take you down there. Many thanks, my good man. Well, it seems you have found yourself a solid lead. I have my own search to attend to, so I shall bid you good hunting and good day. Have fun, Godbert. I'll come grab my new weapons soon. I'm guessing it's gonna cost just the same currency again. Another round of in-depth inquiries by the agent of inquiry and friends is in order. To Merrill Agronomics we go. Yes. Can't wait to actually see Poo-Poo's friend. I wonder if he's like the same color. Or if he's like purple or something. I'm hoping he's a different color, otherwise we won't be able to tell them apart. I'm not sure they have really distinct appearances. Like, outside of that. Yeah, 1,500 tomes. You do get to adjust the stats yourself this time, though. The weapons are very edgy this time around. Well, Nick is gonna love that. Wait. Is this part of my quest? Yes. Your description would lead me to believe you're looking for one of Mandragora's hereabout. But if you say something else you're after, then I'm not sure if I can be of much help. I've only just started working here, so you may have more luck asking the older hands. Oh, there's Delion. Mark my words, I'll find the evidence I require. They can't hide all traces of their alien alliance. Dude, we are still the person with the alien. Oh, there's Brandahild. You're looking at the grapes. The more rounded grapes. What fine and juicy looking grapes. Yeah, we all miss the more square ones. They were just iconic. You must be talking about one of those Mandragora strains. We whipped up a batch of bright blue stray onions, but I'm afraid they started to rot almost immediately. Not a mantra, you say? Well, that the only other bluish thing I can think around here are grapes. Look how luscious this crop turned out. You are just rubbing those grapes in our faces. Where is everybody else? Because that's Eminette, but I don't want to talk to them right away. Because that's gonna progress the story. Oh wait, no. The Lalafell. Actually, now that you mention it, if I may have you perchance come across an individual resembling this delightfully blue ragamuffin here. How could anyone ever mistake me for a Mandragora? We look nothing alike. Sure, I'll let you believe that, honey. Master Poopa has found a new friend. Maybe they can help us find the old one. I love they're talking through Little Joe. Very cute. Yes, the little blue man. Saw him with my own two eyes, I did, and it was no mandragora. A cleaner in the company of outside visitor passed through a little while back. Nothing too unusual, there's only this, friend you described was scuttling along with them. I know not what purpose brought them to the farm, but whatever it was, they didn't tarry here long. Okay, so he has been here with some gleaners. That is good. That is good. We really gotta get you like a new set of suit. Wonderful. The corroboration, the information I put moments ago skillfully squirreled out of this farmer. She claims to be an acquaintance of a cleaner in question. In fact, we'll bring him to talk to us shortly. Yay. Is it my friend? Let us round up the others. We should all be present to hear what revelations this professional collector has to share. I take it our alien friend is not with him anymore. Okay, we don't know this one. You folk asking about the little blue man, yeah? Oh, and you brought someone who practically identical. You must be the same species, surely? Oh, so they are. They're both blue. My friend was really here then? They certainly were. If you have a moment or three, I'll tell you the whole tale. To begin at the beginning, I saw in Thavnir on a procurement mission when I crossed paths with an apothecary and his unusual companion. As I mentioned, the companion was almost their twin in appearance, and the wagon they rode upon bore a damaged vessel, the likes of which I've never seen before. Could it be? As a collector by trade, I have a certain weakness for oddities, thus did I hail the apothecary to inquire after his company and his cargo. The man was one only too happy to share his story. He had, it seemed, quite recklessly plunged into the war-torn land of Garlemald to sell his wares, reasoning that where there was conflict, there would be need for medicinal goods. Their state of affairs was rather more volatile than he had anticipated, however, and he was soon forced to abandon his venture, and so the apothecary began his long trek home, only to shortly thereafter discover a strange silver ship and its shaken pilot crash-landed in the snowfield. It cannot be a coincidence. The story continues. After extrication, the battered vessel and his occupant from the snow, he brought them home to Rajatan. His guest wished to make repair to the craft, yet even amongst the wonders of the bazaar, they struggled to find suitable part. Hearing this, I suggested they bring the wreckage itself to Labyrinthos, and after they agreed to the idea, I escorted them here myself. Alas, even the Thomasine engineers who worked on the Ark were stymied by the exotic ship, finding its technology impossible to comprehend, let alone replicate. The little blue fellow eventually resorted to drafting schematic. While the engineer followed these step by step to craft the essential bits and bobs, the apothecary and his companion were waiting here at Merial. And then what happened? Well, once our industrious visitor had what they needed, they repaired the vessel in a twinkling. The pair then departed almost immediately, and I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Shoot. I'm told the apothecary paid a handsome sum for the engineer's service, but being typical Charlayans, I waited they would have happily forfeited the coin for a chance to pore over every square ilm of the ship. Now, I'm no scientist, but I'm beginning to think such an incredible vessel must have been some kind of a starfaring craft. And that little blue man, well, he must have been an alien from another world. You are figuring this out now? Or so I would like to believe. I'm an avid reader of the Thavnarian truth, you see. Oh no! And love to entertain these silly idle flights of fancy. But I ramble on too long. There are errands to attend to, and I must really take my leave. Good fortune to you. See, Delian? If you have readers down here, then they can't be doing anything shady here. Can it be true? I have readership in Charlene? Perhaps I've misjudged these people. It would seem your comrade is hale and healthy, Master Poo-Poo, and in the company of a Hannish alchemist of undisclosed description. Yes, this is wonderful news. I'm grateful indeed that we made the journey. I have a feeling this case will soon draw to a close. Come, let us return to Rattatan and continue the search. I'm guessing the next chapter is gonna be the final one. It's gonna be sad. Oh, that's a tree. Oh, he's like a Hrothgar with a tiny runer with him. That is the cutest. Hrothgars are so cute. Shame they can't wear hats, but outside of that, they're so cute. He also, I think he's wearing the new hair as well. Alright. What do you all say? Oh, are you willing to talk to me this time? It's a relief to see that Miss Nashu is hale and whole and still fetching. I wasn't able to sneak into Labyrintha, so I couldn't watch over her like usual. But I'm here for her now and forever. You thought it was an NPC? No, I just have the names turned off to make the screen less cluttered. So, all of you lot now look like NPCs if you aren't on my friend list. There and back again in a blink of an eye. Yes. To summarize our findings, we now know Master Poopa's friend is safe and in the company of Hannish gentlemen, and possibly here on this very isle. Oh, that does sound promising. I figured it was Godbert. Father, you've returned to the city. I trust this means your own investigation was successful? You'd be busy reading all the names, looking for the funny ones. There's a good reason why I turned them off. They distract me a lot. There it was. Although laying hand on the object of my desire has been long and frustrating ordeal, to say the least. Much painstaking research revealed to me the existence of hereditary Mandeville relics, within which slumber the secret of weapon augmentation. Yet though I turned our ancestral home upside down, I failed to unearth the artifact in question. The reason for its absence became clear when I chanced upon the journal of one of our forefathers. He wrote of a visiting scholar's keen interest in the relic, and how he thus surrendered it into Charlene safekeeping for study. The trail led me to Labyrinthos. As it turns out, the Charlene never did find time to conduct their analysis. The custodian and I found the curio tucked away in a dusty corner of the Archeon, still awaiting processing. Well, that's weird. And here it is. An oddity every bit as perplexing as Godbrand's cipher-bound manual. How are we to liberate its hidden wisdom? Oh, I can help you with that. The devices were made by the Mandevillians, a starfaring race with whom we once traded. Excuse me? You're gonna have to back up like a... Mandevillians, the starfaring race. That would explain so much. Starfaring? Mandevillians? Yes, a highly evolved species with a mastery of advanced technology. Our people shared ideas and inventions. I'm quite familiar with your family's relic. If you wish, I can have the device project whatever image was stored upon it. A darkened room would afford us the clearest view, however. Then let us retire to a room in Kama and dim the lanterns. We must behold the secret in optimal conditions. Oh. Mandevillians. A coincidental naming. Or is there some deeper connection? I am sure you lot are all aliens. That's why you all, like, are able to survive just insane things. Everyone comfortable? Let's see what the device has for us. Go into like a movie screening. Oh, the poor elephant sitting on the chairs looks so uncomfy. Alright. I am Hildibrand, wanderer of stars and weaponsmith extraordinaire, of course it is. Now what's the blue thing Grace called, or is it a type of Moogle? We don't know, they're an alien. The little one is called Poo Poo though. First Lord of House Mandeville. This is the Hildibrand, our founding father? I record this message that my descendant may know the truth of their cosmic origin. The tale is long, but I bid you watch until the very end. We're gonna get Mandeville lore? Heir of mine, I am not a man born of the star, or even a man at all. I am of the Mandevillians, a race which hail from the far side of the great expanse. There are some traumatic looking scenes we just saw there. Oh, it's a puppet show. Mandevillians are parasitic symbionts. We can only survive by bonding with other life forms. Wait, that looks like the thing that keeps on crawling after us. Once our essence has taken root, we supplant the host mind and strengthen its physical structure by imbuing our new form with a steel-like resilience. I knew there was something alien about the impossible imperviousness. Then, through the conjoining of compatible host bodies, we produce offspring which harbor the next generation of Mandevillians. This symbiotic variant eventually takes the stars in search of potential new vessel, adapting and multiplying. So it was that our race proliferated and spread throughout the cosmos. Until tragedy, our flourishing civilization was brought to an abrupt end. Every planet upon which the Mandevillian resided was visited by an inexplicable calamity. Our societies were brought to ruin by life forms suddenly twisted into horrific nightmares. Like the feeling monsters? That sounds rather like the final days. So even stars far from removed in time and space were ravaged by the final days. Oh. Desperate to avoid the same fate, a comrade and I boarded the ship. and fled upward into the starry night. We flew and flew until we found a planet, your planet, untouched by the phenomenon, but the rigors of the journey had so damaged our craft that we were forced to make an uncontrolled descent. They do kind of look like spiders, but I think it's the stone guys with the long tentacle legs, the one we used as a basketball earlier. Those animals have shown up in, I think, pretty much every Hildibrand questline, somewhere in the background, like from the very start. I alone crawled from the wreckage badly injured and near death. But even as I resigned myself to perishing on this unfamiliar world, I was found by a man who had come looking for the falling star. As a rule, Mendevillians do not take intelligent life form for host. After hearing my story, however, this sympathetic gentleman offered to become my vessel of his own accord. He was himself afflicted by an incurable malady, and with little time left to live, seemed content to know that his ailing body would provide safe haven for another. Aww. With his blessing, I set about transferring my essence. The man's form was revitalized and purged of his fatal frailty. Yet the mind which dwelled within was now my own. I went on to build a new home for myself, here making use of my people's technology to ply the blacksmith trade. I wed a local lass, and together we had a child. Although not pure Mendevillian, our offspring exhibit the same enhanced physiology. A boon I suspect shall be passed down for generations through the bloodline of House Mendeville. My dear descendants, the folk of the star are most fragile. One thing though, when we saw the mob, that was the mom of Hildy. Or do does every woman they end up dating turn like crazy like that? Yet as the first man I encountered did demonstrate, they are nevertheless capable of surpassing love and generosity. Oh, yeah, okay, it's different. It is different people. At last, the Mendevillians, I have put one request to make of you. Pray employ your superlative attributes and my armory of Mendevillian armament for the benefit of these wonderful people whom I hold in the highest regard. How dare they put lore in Mandeville? Like actually interesting lore. It's crazy lore, but it's interesting lore. What an astonishing development. I, Hildibrand, Heldidor Maximilian Mendeville, shall heed the passionate plea of my illustrious forebearer. No case is too big, nor too small, should it be in service to my fellow man. Where are you going? You learned he's descended from an extraterrestrial being and is still business as usual. But wait a minute, that's why Lady Julian's so monstrously strong. Is he a descendant of alien too? Exactly my question. How does that work? Well, this is most unexpected. Never did that cross my mind that our esteemed ancestor might have hailed from beyond the heavens. It makes sense though. But I do wonder if that selfsame blood still runs thick in our veins. The family tree I glanced over some years ago suggests that, but it's unimportant. No, don't unimportant me. Tell me. My present purpose remains unchanged. God damn it. I will bring our mendable weaponry to the peak of perfection. For Godbrand and for the good of our star. Before I forget, I have a gift for you. My Felicity, pray await me at the Etherite Plaza, and I shall bring it to you forthwith. Thank you. You can see the elephant standing in the background just with the chairs. So, that took an unexpected turn. Oh hey, it's the really nice looking Hrothgar again. Seems he's doing the same questline. Some truth can shatter the foundation of our belief when brought to light, but I have to say, this wasn't one of them. The more staggering discovery was that I have devoted reader in Charlayan. Yeah, that's what you take from this whole adventure? Those who peruse my publication are allies against the ever-expanding webs of lies and deception without exception. I have misjudged the Charlayan people. They are not collaborators or the architects of conspiracy. They are but seekers of knowledge, unafraid to plumb the depths of the unknown. Yeah, it's actually quite accurate. That Master Poo-Poo thought that one still has ulterior motive. Oh. You still think Master Poo-Poo has ulterior motives? Of course you do. I bet my life on it. Stand ready, for we shall have need of your strength when he shows his true colors. Sure. I hope you've not been waiting. Oh, I hope you've not been waiting long. Not too long now. This is the gift I mentioned. Oh, he made a minion. Master Poo-Poo's earnest quest inspired me to indulge in a spot of clockwork craftsmanship between weaponsmithing sessions. I thought it only fitting that you be the one to carry for this diminutive simulacrum. Consider it a memento of your adventures together. Aww. Godbird. And for the Mandeville Weaponry Project, I believe my ancestor artifact has unlocked the door to the next stage of improvements. Should you find time to offer your assistance, announce yourself to Master Geralt, and I shall endeavor to join you with utmost celerity. Until then, my dear Felicity. Oh, he got like a tiny little one. He's still like almost as tall as me. He's a very big minion. Though to be fair, like most minions are almost as tall as me. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Thavnir. Oh, have you found Luke again? Oh. Lord Vanudi, I come with ill tidings. Professor Luge set an ambush for his nemesis, but was once more defeated. His current whereabouts are unclear. That blithering dolt. Is it like copying people? What is it doing? It is copying people. Uh-oh. Oh, it's making copies of him. That's weird. No matter, preparations are well underway. The manifestation will proceed as planned. Oh dear. It just keeps on making more of him. My dude, I have bad news for you though. They don't come out perfectly as carbon copies. Oh, there are so many. There's also like a terrible use of ship space. They could have gotten like at least 3 more rows of these guys on there. I love this ending scene. Extraterrestrial calamity, comically altered physiology, on Gentleman's man, the first of their clan, an ancestor of quality, our god Brent Mandeville. Truth can be stranger than the tallest of tales. See you, Inspector. That was amazing. I do really like the Mandeville questlines. They're so weird. If you're looking for the Inspector, he's chasing down a lead on the apothecary who was helping Pooper's comrade. As for myself, I'm closing in on the last detail of my big exposé. I shall let you know when it's time to tear away the whale. Okay, we have to find Godbert. Because we're gonna check out the weapons, see what the dancer weapon looks like this time. I mean, the last one was okay. Like, I'm not using it right now, but I do have it on me. Alright, Geralt. Please note the upcoming quest. Yeah. I'm on the right quest, on the right job. Oh no, not as another job. I wouldn't take it as a dancer. Thank you. Geralt seems even less enthused to see you than usual. That's because I didn't bring him any booze. I should start doing that. And he would be happy to see me. Hey, Geralt. Oh, it's you. I suppose the bespectacled fob did mention he made some kind of a breakthrough and needed to round up the usual suspects. I shall inform his lordship of your arrival. Poor man. It's so funny because then you go do your, like, the crafting weapons, and the first version of Geralt, he's so happy. Melissa, you welcome. I do hope you're prepared for another spot of modest labor, for I have plucked a new weaponsmithing secret from the depths of my family's extraordinary heirloom. As for the Godbrand abandoned his ciphered journal, it would seem that desired the greater security afforded by the relic's recording apparatus, that he so feared this knowledge falling into the wicked hands bespeaks the destructive potential of what we seek to recreate. Speaking of which, the stage of augmentation will require a fundamental alteration to the weapon's design. Godbrand understood the individual wielder have different needs and preference, and thus conceived a method to modify each armament-based qualities. Essentially, to the process of this new type of oil known as Maxalamandeville. By subtly adjusting the precise ratio of ingredients for this coating, we can influence the path of the etherical conductivity as we see fit. Ugh, more bloody oil. The oil chief ingredient is once again derived from a meteorite, specifically an achondrite with amplifying properties. Ah, so many out of this world materials, but it's unsurprising now that we know the alien origin of Godbrand's weaponsmithing techniques. Have you not told Geralt that? Alien origin, you say? Little wonder I weren't familiar with them. As has become customary, I shall prepare the bulk of the necessary resources, while you procure our supply of achondrite. Oi, aye! A lovely bloody custom, that's it. Man of your means, I reckon you could buy a mountain of them space rocks as well. And I would gladly do so, except the merchant in question will accept not less than a specific type of tombstones in trade. As much as it pains me to impose upon Melicity further, she is the best equipped to handle that onerous task. Yeah. I am an expert in gathering the tombstones, ain't I? I am in fact capped on them at the moment. These improvements call for a drastic reforging, and it is your expertise that shall see us succeed or fail as well, Master Geralt. Fine. I'll shut me gob on and do as I'm told. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm getting a distinct impression you've lost interest in this project. Ya bloody think? Look, I took this job to pay off me drinking debt. Now that I've managed that, I've got no desire to keep working for an underdressed, overprimped, pretentious arse. I see. Admittedly, even from the beginning, your distaste for me was rather poorly concealed. And I fear such festering antagonism will adversely affect our smithing endeavors. Yes, let us resolve our differences over a flagon of fine spirit, or several, as circumstances dictate. All at my expense, of course. Free liquor it is? Then you best be bringing your biggest purse. Melisty, you must join us. If you would be so kind as to secure a table at the Mayhain, I shall be along in short order. Sure. We're going on a drinking thing. He's so happy. Oh, precious bean. Oh, the drinker on old Godbert. We're about to see just how deep his lordship pockets really are. Don't bankrupt the Mandeville. I don't think there's it's humanly possible to bankrupt them. Okay, secure a table for what is bound to be a night remembered. I like the little quest lines they have for these weapons. They're quite funny. You two ready to get very drunk? Oh, a splendid night for a spirituous beverage. Please let me drink as well. I want to see if I can drink them onto the table. You're sure about this then, are ya? I've a mighty thirst and I'll not be slacked by the cheap stuff. What of you, Melicity? Will you be following Master Geralt's fine example? Yeah, bring on the high-class brews. I'm doing this. Very well. Then I shall order us all the same to start. Your beverages, Lord Godbert. Enjoy. To your health, my friends. It's bigger than my head. The mug is bigger than my head. Right. No point in beating around the bush. I've hated your guts for a good long while now. Ah, so even my insides offend you. And why might that be? It's not what he means, Godbert. He doesn't mean literal guts. You absolute himbo of a man. I love this man. He's amazing. Cause a proper artisan devoted to your craft ought to be your #1 priority. But you're founding a consortium or building some fool's playground for preaching the masses. Yeah, you're a bloody merchant, that's what you are. I believe my devotion is insufficient then. Yet our work requires not only the sweat of our brow, but capital to cover expenses, no? Thus does not steady revenue facilitate the creative process? In that respect, my business venture have allowed me to indulge in the goldsmithing project I could never have otherwise afforded. It is not true that you craft kettles as a mean to repay loans or simply make ends meet. Would not a substantial source of wealth spare you such tedious drudgery and empower you to pursue your heart desire? Booze! We're going to need more booze over here. That's fair enough. They're gonna make so much money off us. What really soured me was when you set your eyes on the syndicate. How can you craft aught worthwhile with your head buried in political shite? You may be surprised. My participation in Ulta governance opened my eyes to the different world, which in turn provided great inspiration for several original pieces. Well, you can keep your bleeding inspiration. I want nothing to do with prissy rule makers of your ilk. Yeah, we're gonna need more booze. There is an alarming amount of mugs. You're in your bloody reasonable argument. A rich sod ain't got a clue what it's like to be a poor bugger like me, and what you got against wearing clothes any road. We're more alike than you realize, Master Geralt, especially when it comes to the simplicity of our attire. Except, like, one of you doesn't like pants and the other one doesn't like shirts. How much can this man drink? It's all clear now. You're a master craftsman. And I'm a sodding failure. A failure. What the hell? Rowena! How did you? Oh, please don't flirt with me. Ah, bugger it. I'm a sorry excuse for a smithy, and that's all that matters. He seems to be mistaking you for someone else. Perhaps you could offer him a kind word? Ah. Geralt, your craftsmanship is flawless. That means a lot coming from you. Me thanks. Did that help? I don't think he's gonna like... Oh. Right, I'm done weeping into my cups. I'll fix up them weapons and be else with the money. I'll do it for me own damn sense of pride. Do we wanna help him get back? It would seem Master Geralt has overcome his aversion to our partnership. Splendid! Although I never would have guessed that carrot juice could be so intoxicating. I was concerned for our good smith's health, you see, and had Meline switched the spirit to something less potent several rounds ago. Oh, that's clever. The Maynard's liquors are sublime, but too much can wreak havoc on a man's constitution. Oh, that's really sweet. Godbert is a good man. There was time when I too devoted every waking moment to my craft. But alas, running a mercantile empire comes with its own responsibilities. Monetary woes notwithstanding, I do envy Master Geralt his purity of purpose. And on that note, let us return to our appointed acquisition. We shall require 3 chunks of the aforementioned Akondrite, as soon as you're able. Aye, aye. I will go get it. Chunks of amplifying actinide can now be bought from the vendor. Oh, hello. We're really just in the same area of the quest. Okay, let's go. We're gonna buy, I think, 3 of these things is what I need. And I should have enough for it. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna go make the weapon. Then I'm gonna go have lunch. Because I have not eaten today. Alright, let's see how it looks. Ah, the heat of the furnace has me all sobered up. Less than the special rocks then. There you go. I reckon that's enough, but there's one other thing that's been bothering me. Was there a winner there at Mayan? I don't rightly remember. Ah, forget it. Let's get this lordship over here before I lose my will to forge. Yeah, we gotta get him to undress for us. Now for the finishing touches. The Maxel Mandeville oil. Before we can finalize the mixture, however, you must tell us how you wish your weapon to serve you in battle. The ratio of the coating ingredient will greatly influence the armament. Various qualities, so think carefully here you give your answer. I would like to adjust them. Oh. Well, I want critical hit rate. Then I want determination. Hold on, I need to check what I'm supposed to. What wasn't the direct hit rate? That's my other thing. Melding. Crit. Determination. Direct hit. Okay. Why does direct hit get so little? Oh, the third one just gets least. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I messed things up. Direct hit rate is gonna get the lowest because determination is apparently like a little bit better. Okay. Understood. Your wish is our command. Please look nice. Please look nice. Ooh. Okay. I'm not opposed to this. And it's done. You're holding the result of undying devotion to crafting excellence. A pair of majestic Mandeville chakrams. Very edgy, but very pretty. Had you not so bravely confessed your grievances that evening, I dare say this degree of collaborative work would have remained unattainable. Aye, well, me memories I might fuss you on that score. But I'll take the victories where I can get them. As always, Melisdy, should you wish to hand the other mendable weapons in your possession, you need only say the word. My diligent retainer is at your service. Lord Godbert, though it shames me to admit, the expertise necessary to manufacture the Maxel Mandeville oil is beyond my limited alchemical knowledge. Don't look at me. If I could mix magic potion, I would grow me hair back long ago. Oh, I'm aware this would prove an insurmountable feat for you as well, which is why I employed the master alchemist. bloody are tasting clothes, but at least he's wearing some. Our newest addition to the House Mendeville retinue will assist with further augmentation and oversee the preparation of the oil. I love that everybody who works for him is just a walking, muscle man. He will also be available to readjust your weapon property should you but bring him the required quantity of Acondrite. Nice. So if people realize they don't like the stats, they can adjust them. This has been a monumental step forward, yet one stage remains ere the mendable weaponry evolution can be considered complete. I knew you was leading up to that. Let me guess, we are to sit here in breathless, bleating anticipation while you sort out what comes next? Precisely. Preparing the process is likely to be a lengthy endeavor, but I do suggest you continue breathing. He's so literal. And the final step is upon us, Melicity. Pray indulge this ambition of mine one last time. Will do. So we got a new purple looking weapon. That is quite nice. Wait, I need to equip it, don't I? It's -1. But it's obviously better stats. Okay, if I equip you and ask it. Are you telling me the mendable weapon is not better than the current I don't know, I'm gonna have to test it. That looks really nice. It is very edgy. But I think if I make something kind of cute around it, with pinks and purples and yellows, it could end up being really, really cute. The relic weapon isn't the best in slot until you completed the final step at the end of the expansion. Yeah. For a bit it was last patch. But yeah. That looks kinda nice. Hey, not quite my style, but I'm gonna have to play around with it, see if I can make some cool glamour with it, and maybe then I'll just glamour it over. Let's keep this like so. But this is nice. This is I think this is gonna be really nice. I'm excited to see what the other weapons look like, especially my white mage. What that one is gonna come out like, because that might be really cool. But for now, I am gonna go. I'm gonna have dinner. Not dinner. I'm gonna have lunch. I'm gonna have something to eat because I'm starving. And I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day. We're gonna be back on the gaming channel on Friday. If you don't know it, it's let me see. I think it's like this. No. Anyway, it's called Melicity Games. You can find it on my channel. Jump over there and subscribe. I would love it a lot. I play all sorts of games there, not just Final Fantasy. There I focus mostly on horror, but I'm also trying out some game reviews and other fun things. So, anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope I will see you next time. I know you're subscribed, Mr. Crow, because you're amazing. But I will see you next time. Have a lovely week. Bye bye.